What's up, y'all? I'm Northeastmarco. I'm a rapper from Northeast Washington, D.C. I'm here with 24/7 Live Culture, and this is Who's Hot Exclusive.
Life like a movie. When they giving out credit, my name go through. Just like niggas in movies, life getting good, go stupid. All about the Benjamins, they Ice Cube. Pockets out here, still up getting too. Like I'm in a movie, life getting good, getting used to this. Said that she love me, I'm digging her in. Back on the woods, I'm smoking again. Thinking my life one the best for my niggas. Put them in yachts, put them in sprinters. Shorty a runner, had Noble for dinner. Like a movie, my life like Tubi. Shit get bougie, I'm stepping per usual. Might show up and shit, no movie. That shit so lame. They come out the woodwork when you get famous. This ain't nothing to play with. Let's get back to the basics. Cooking up daily, switching locations, stuck in the matrix. Meet me an agent, booking my flights, I don't got no data. Straight conversations with a money maker. This ice on my neck be big as a glacier. Rockin' this ice, got them figure skating. My life like a movie, life like a movie.
What's good, y'all? It's Angelique Henderson here, and I'm here with another dope artist. We're here with Northeastmarco for a Who's Hot exclusive 24/7 live culture, bringing you the hottest in all things culture 24/7. Northeastmarco, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Tell us a little bit about who you are and how you got into music.
Well, my name is DeMarcus Parks. I'm an artist. I go by Northeastmarco. I grew up in Northeast Washington, D.C. I grew up really as a quiet kid for real, but I fell in love with music growing up. It was just something that I naturally gained attraction towards. Just listening to music on an everyday basis. I just became drawn to it. It became my everyday thing to the point where I just felt as though I wanted to create music. So growing up, I just wanted to be an artist. I felt infatuated with the idea of being a artist. So I started to rap and sing and get into producing. And ultimately that created who I am today, which is Northeastmarco. So yeah, I'm glad to be here to talk about my journey and everything so far.
That's what's up. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York, so mad love for the East Coast. So I'm really excited I get to do this interview with you. Tell us about where your name came from. So why is it Northeastmarco?
Well, I was raised on the northeast side of Washington D.C. All my life. Pretty much, that's why I spent most of my childhood. That's pretty much where my name came from, the Northeast, and then Marco. Marco been my nickname. I always been called Marco by my family members, so I just took both of them, combined them together, and ran with the alias.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And you're still based in DC right now?
Yes, still based in DC.
Awesome. All right, great. So you started rapping in high school, so that's where the real journey began in terms of developing into who you are now, which I know has been like a 15-year journey. I mean, you've been doing this.
Yeah.
Tell us about those beginnings, the artists that influenced you to get started in high school, and then how the journey developed from there.
Yeah, so since I was in high school, I listened to a lot of music. I was into the jerk music when it came out, the New Boys, the Rangers. Yeah, I was into that heavy, just like the production and everything, and the catchy hooks and just the vibes of the song were just energetic. To down to the R&B songs that were coming out, to the Lloyds, the Dream, the Jay Holidays. Like everything was so hook heavy, and it made me fall in love with music because I always felt like I could write something that's catchy. I could, produce something that's pretty, like, I guess, what would you say, original. And it was something I would always pursue, but I put a stop to it, because life sometimes, hits you, where it hurts. Sometimes you got to put a hold on your passion and pursue, your personal life and get things in order. So, as time progressed, I was able to pick back up my music and just, do what I'm doing today, which is, be Northeastmarco for
Love that. I love that.
mm-hmm.
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome in being able to pursue music the way that you want to?
um learning the industry for real,
Mhm.
learning how the music industry is, learning to build a team that I can depend on, and networking and getting to know the right people. It was one of the biggest challenges because, like, just being in this industry, you gotta excuse me, my allergies, but just being in this industry, it's a lot of people who will take advantage of you. It's a lot of people who will who will not guide you in the right direction, who would just try to take advantage of your resources, your income, to be an example, your time for their benefit. That's been my biggest obstacle for real. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I have such a support, a good support system in my corner that helped me, weigh, my options and see, a mistake before I make it.
That's all. Tell us a little bit about that support system. And I know you mentioned to me that you have a producer who helps you with those beats. So tell me about that and that collaboration.
Shout out to my producer. He go by V Crankin. You can find him on his Instagram, which is V Crankin. I knew him since high school. That's my bro. He's like a brother. He helped produce most of my first project, most of my singles. He's like awesome, man. Shout out to him.
That's
And we got more stuff coming up as well.
really dope.
Yeah.
Who else is part of your team?
Um, I got a manager. Me and him just connected, but I knew for a while. We just solidified that deal. He goes by Dre Black. You can find him on Instagram too at EAST. Um, who else? I got a group of dope videographers. They go by SOM Visuals. You can find them on Instagram at SOM Visuals. I know it's a lot of people. I can't think
Oh, I
of
love
all of
that.
them off the top of my head.
That sounds like some of
Yeah,
the core group right there. I mean, I know we need the beats, they got the producer, need the manager because we need
yeah.
gigs, right? We need the opportunities, all of that.
Hmm.
And then obviously the videographer. So I got to watch your video for movie too. Loved it. It
Hmm.
was very authentic. I love the darkness, the theme of it, and it was literally like a movie. So tell me about the process of creating that and how it came about.
Shout out the videographer who shot it. 24 frames per second. Dope. It was really, the concept basically was to make it seem as if it was a movie. Basically, how the song is like, my life is like a movie. So we went with the theme of shooting it around a movie theater, to capture the ambience of just being a really cinematic situation. A very it turned out dope. I love how it turned out. I'm glad that people enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Uh, um, that's how my life is. Like, it's really like a movie. Like, my life is really like a movie. Some days things happen unexpectedly that I don't even see coming. Like, and it'd be a huge blessing. I'm appreciative for every experience that happens in my life. So that song is basically what you call it? I guess a homage, me paying homage to me, just being thankful for my experience in life. My experiences, and just the creative, aspect of being an artist. All of it is a package in that video.
That's really dope.
Mm.
My life is like a movie too, so I can relate. I know being an actress, I'm in movies, and then people go
Yeah.
on the Hollywood stuff. It's always movies. So I get it. Yeah, shout out to that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to movie 2. Y'all can check that out on his YouTube. Let's go ahead and talk about that project. So that's from your project 4 for 4, your latest project that you put out. Tell us about how that
Mm-hmm.
came about and how you decided to put those 4 songs on the project.
Um, basically, Wendy's be having that 4 for 4 deal.
I love that 4 for
So
4.
that 4 for 4 deal be on point. I'm trying to tell you, when you want something, that 4 for 4 was on point. So basically, that's where the project came from. It came from me just wanting to give my supporters and my fans a quick four song EP, something they can listen to and vibe to, something concise, because sometimes, as artists, we can get too caught up in trying to create like the perfect song. So I develop a mentality of like everything just doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you give it your best, and you love it, that's what matters the most. And I feel like everyone should think that way. Everyone should have that mentality. Like, if you love it, the right people will love it too. Like, the right people that's meant to love it will love it. So as long as you love it, that's all that matters. And my supporters are with me for a reason. So here you guys go. I'm gonna give you something affordable, something for you to easily digest. 4 songs, and then when that big feast come, that LP, that album come, you gonna have the full course.
There you go. Full course. Get you a nice full
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's combo, not just a
Yeah,
4 for 4.
yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit about your favorite song from that project?
Um, Shoot. I love movie too. Obviously, I shot the video to it first. It's one of my favorites, but I really really love Nova Scotia. I really love Nova Scotia. It gives me like a nice chill vibe. It's something that I could just like sit down and think and just relax. It's therapeutic to me, and it makes me daydream. I love that song.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
have you ever been to Nova Scotia?
Nah, but I plan on going now.
Where,
Yeah.
so how'd you come up with the title for that song?
I always like I feel like for some reason I have this idea in my head that just being by the beach is
Mhm.
really nice at nighttime. So like Nova Scotia, I believe is known for its the beaches and the lighthouses. So I can imagine, like when I made the song, I imagined just being by the water and the light from the lighthouse, and just I feel like it'd be a beautiful scene. So that's how I came up with the song Nova Scotia.
That's
And yeah,
amazing. You make me want to go on a
mm,
vacation right now. I'm due for a vacation.
yeah,
Do you like to
yeah. That's the
travel? Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. I love to travel, and basically that's what the song gives me an idea of, just being on a vacation and just being at peace for real. Because when you see water, it puts you at peace sometimes because it's so tranquil. So I love yeah, that song is just awesome. I love Nova Scotia.
That's great.
Mm,
So you also have 2 other full projects that you've put out
mm,
before the feast, which was your first, and Grace and Amens. So tell us about the
mm,
journey through those 2 projects that led you to today.
mm. Before the feast, my very first project, um, I was just getting familiar with being an artist, touching the bases and trying different production. It was awesome. Um, it was very challenging. You got people who have opinions about what type of music you should be making and stuff. So that project was really challenging, but I learned a lot from it. I have, I think, 7 songs on there. I love all of them. They're all my, my children. 3 a.m. in DC is my favorite. That's my favorite song off the project. It's very close to me because I'm from DC, obviously. Um, Leading up to Graces and Amens. Graces and Amens was basically just me showing my evolution and getting more comfortable with being an artist, trying different flavors. It's little it sounds more commercial to me than Before the Feast. I have a song on there called Buy It, which is very like um how can I say this? It's very commercial, like I would say. It has a very commercial sound to it. People would say, okay, if you're trying to get popular, this is the song that you should put out there. I got that a lot. So I plan on doing something really special with Buy It, that you guys can look forward to. Uh, Everything's a learning experience. It's really a learning experience, and I cherish every moment. I love all the songs on that project. I can't wait for you guys to see what's next, though. That's I can't wait.
We're
Yeah.
excited for what's next.
Mhm.
We're definitely excited. I definitely want some more
Mhm.
music videos. So is that in the works
You're
for
right.
songs? Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Um, I'm gonna shoot a music video to. I got some in the works for Chanel. Off 444. I'm gonna shoot a music video to Buy It off of Graces and Amens. 5 stars off Graces and Amens. I got a lot of music videos in the works. I got some unreleased stuff in the works that I'm planning on shooting visuals to.
That's great.
I got this song. Yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot.
That's
I
really
go all day.
Now, do you do live
Yeah.
performances, tours, festivals
Mhm.
as well? What does that look like for you performing live?
I'm working on getting more live performances. I like to space them out sometimes because sometimes I have a lot going on, as far as like just trying to map out everything because I'm still, a new artist. So and I'm still getting my team together. So I kind of like strategically pick like what performances I'm gonna show up at and do. But I love to go out and perform. I love to get out there and actually show people physically Northeastmarco. Like you guys get to see me, interact with me. I love the vibe. I'm a very chill person. I love to shake hands, give hugs, take pictures.
That's dope.
Mm,
That's really dope. Well, we love live performances as well. Hopefully, we get a tour situation
mm,
going so you can do some stuff here in Los
most
Angeles as
definitely.
well. And I want to ask about one more song before we move on to some of your musical influences. Atlantis.
Mm,
So I'm Caribbean as well. My dad is from Guyana and
mm.
love reggae music, also love Afro beats. So you made a song called Atlantis. Tell us about the process of creating an Afro beats type song.
Mm. Afrobeat is my love. Like, man, sometimes I wish I was from Africa. Like, to be honest, I
All of
love
us
Africa.
somewhere down the line,
Yeah,
right?
somewhere down the line, exactly. So it's in me. It's in me to make something like that. It's my tribute to my roots. If I could say that basically. It was very fun to create that song. It was very fun. I felt a sense of peace and pride making that song. I love Afro beats. I plan to do more Afrobeat songs. I have a song with an Afrobeat artist called "Do You Need Me." Yeah, it's called "Do You Need Me," featuring Trey Wavy. Um, you can find that on Apple Music. I plan on doing more songs with my man Trey Wavy. Shout out to him. And yeah, hopefully we can get like a whole Afrobeat project out of me that you guys can really enjoy with an Afrobeat artist.
Yeah, we would look forward to that. Who are some Afrobeats artists that inspired that song, and then any future Afrobeats type songs you have in mind?
Bella Shmurda, Black Bones, Buju. Uh, shoot, who else I could say off the top of my head?
Kid. Yeah.
Wiz Kid, yup, Burner Boy.
Burner Boy. We love it.
Man, it's so many like shoot DeVito. Um, I could go all day. It's so many Afrobeat artists I love, even down to the newer ones. Save Vibes. There's so many.
No, those are
Um,
some solid ones right there. They definitely are some heavy
mhm,
hitters who put out some dope Afrobeat songs that I know I personally rock to when I'm out at a function. So again, Atlantis, y'all check that out. That song goes hard. Tell us about some other musical influences that you have, some other artists who have helped fuel your creative juices for this rap
mhm.
journey.
Um, shoot, Lil Uzi, Kodak Black. Shout out to the young generation. Um, I'm still a part of the young generation, obviously. Shoot to the man, NBA young boy. His work ethic is crazy. Shoot, everybody like I love I'm a huge fan of music. Like I'm a huge fan of music. It's so hard to pinpoint like a single person because collectively they add something, to what inspires me to make music in addition to my genuine love for music. Like I appreciate just what people are doing, what artists are doing to try to, drive the culture of hip hop and rap music forward. It's not easy, and I see that, and we live, that every day, the trials and tribulations of what it is to be young and black. And hip hop is a predominantly black genre, so like I really appreciate the authenticity of what it takes to be dominant in this, in this industry. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. That makes sense. And I love that you just love all types of music and you allow it all to influence
Mhm.
you. What would you say
Mhm.
is something that you're looking forward to in your artist journey? So I know you have some things that you're working on, some
Mhm.
upcoming projects maybe for next year.
Well, my upcoming project that I'm planning on dropping in late 2024 is gonna be an album. I'm planning on doing a couple R&B joints on my album. I wanna most definitely collab with some more R&B artists. I wanna, like I said, I wanna do some more Afrobeat songs. So I'm planning on dropping an Afrobeat single also next year called Contender. So it's gonna be pretty dope. Uh, it's just a lot, man. I can't. It's a lot. I'm such a busy person. I'm so busy. Like my mind is so creative. It's always flowing. Like, even now, I could just. I feel like I should be creating right now. To be honest,
Don't we
it's
gonna
just
get right back
crazy.
to it. Don't worry. We ain't gonna keep you too long. Go ahead and plug it
Mhm.
like it's hot for us, Northeast Marco. Go ahead and tell us where we can follow you and where we can find your
Mhm.
music.
You can find me on Instagram at Northeast Marco with an underscore. You can find me on TikTok at Northeast Marco, YouTube Northeast Marco, um, Facebook Northeast Marco. You can find me everywhere, just Northeast Marco. Northeastmarco.
And what music platforms are you on?
I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Title, Shazam, YouTube Music. I'm everywhere basically.
Super dope. Super dope. Yo, well, thank you so much, man, for talking with us here at 24/7 Live Culture. This was another Who's Hot exclusive with Northeast Marco. And yeah, man, we really appreciate you taking time to chop it up with us.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, of course. All right, y'all heard it here. Who's Hot exclusive, Northeast Marco.
What I'm doing, I'm living my life like a star. They want me on cameras, we rolling. I'm living abroad. This shit getting deeper than deep, I'm barely in sleep. Fame is a drug, they sellin' for cheap. I ran for my goals, I didn't need cleats. Freaky little bitty getting wet as a beach. Straight off the dome, I'm not writing on sheets. I'm getting shit straight, I'm not walking with crease. Ain't writing in full, I support obesity. Not listening shit that these niggas be preach. Been shooting these flicks, I got code on the camera. Just like a movie, I'm bringing in extra. Bringing in extra. I'm bringing that dough. Getting to the cheese, so these niggas can't catch it. Life like a movie. When they giving out credit, my name go through. Just like niggas in movies, life getting good, go stupid. All about the Benjamins, they Ice Cube. Pockets out here still up getting too. Like I'm in a movie, like getting good, getting used to this. Say that she love me, I'm digging her in. Back on the woods, I'm smoking again. Thinking my life want the best for my niggas. Put them in yachts, put them in Sprinter. Shorty a runner, had no boo for dinner. Put them in yachts, put them in Sprinter. Shorty a runner, had no boo for dinner.